Yo, what's good, y'all? How we doing, bruh? Doing good? Good, man. Dang. Today we're gonna be talking about DanDaDan episode 7, and now I think this shit probably a masterpiece, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This shit good as hell. Quick spoiler warning, I'm gonna be talking about DanDaDan episode 7, so if you have not yet seen it, watch it, then come back, alright? Cool. Alright, I ain't wasting no time, bro. I know y'all see this first scene, bro. This shit look good as hell. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck they did this shit. Damn. By the way, to catch everybody up on what's going on in this show, because I haven't covered episodes 2 through 6, this nigga basically lost his testicles, alright? And he's basically running around the city trying to look for him, and now they're in the shape of golden, fucking perfectly shaped spherical balls and shit, right? So the class mean girl had one of them. This bitch right here with the pink hair, she had one of his testicles, and they were trying to get it back from her, but she was like, I'm a soldier of Christ. You will not take this orb from my cold dead hands. Some bullshit, right? So they were trying to get it back from her. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Turbo Granny turned into a fucking Pokemon, so that's cool too. So the plot progresses and they end up fighting this lady right here with the hat. And according to Turbo Granny, she's some C-tier ass fucking new yokai that just popped up on the block. And you know, anime gon' anime. They get into a fight over, I don't even remember anymore what the fuck this, I think she believes that was her daughter or something. I'm gonna get into that, hold on. So mean girl McGee over here ends up getting eaten by the yokai lady and all this other shit starts happening. Like for one, she's basically dead because she got eaten. Okay, that's enough recapping. I actually want to talk about what I love about this episode. Episode 7 of DanDaDan is very, very sad, bro. One thing that DanDaDan does that I haven't seen many anime do is they really invest into the one-liner villains that only last about an episode or two. I mean, I give more of a fuck about this lady's life and backstory than, like, I don't know, 70% of the other villain backstories I've seen. And that's saying a lot for me personally because it takes a lot for me to get emotionally invested in a one-liner character like this. So they did a really good job, I'm not gonna lie. And I know this lady's not a villain, she's a yokai, you know, she kind of died with regrets and understandably so. I mean, shit, she got her daughter kind of snatched out the crib all crazy, like running down the road with the last bit of adrenaline she had to get her back, and them niggas was already peeling out the lot. It's crazy. I think one thing that resonated with me is how they showed everything with the lady and they didn't just tell us. A lot of the time when it comes to villain backstories, they'll explain what happened to them or they'll have a short little monologue or about it, but they don't really dive into the details. And this comes with all entertainment, not just anime, but it's always better to show than tell. Because when you're showing me something and I can actually see it, I can resonate with it on a way deeper level than if you were to just tell me about it, you know? I'm not a psychoanalyst or anything like that. I can't really break things down in an intelligent and well-spoken way. But I can tell you how I feel about this shit, and I feel like this shit was the saddest, most beautiful fucking episode of DanDaDan that there currently is. I can really resonate with the whole single mom thing, just trying to be a good mother to her daughter and willing to do anything it takes just to make sure her daughter is good. I can really, really fuck with some shit like that, bro. Anyway, spinning back to the start of the episode with this running scene, which I still don't know how the fuck they did this shit. This shit looks crazy. I don't know if it's real or if it's just hella good animation or CGI. I really can't tell. I feel stupid. But exiting this scene, we then return to this lady's POV where we see the three of them. And then we get a close-up with the mean girl being laid the hell out. That yokai lady starts to crash out and starts throwing fucking steel beams and structure and debris and shit at niggas. They try to get the mean girl, whose name is, I just remembered, Ira, out the building, but then Momo get laid the fuck out by old girl right here. Don't worry, she good though. So Momo and Okarun come up with a plan to finally defeat her, and because she got her hair tangled up in everything in the building, they can finally just kind of do the finishing blow type shit. And I gotta say, this nigga Okarun getting clean as fuck, bro. He got this, I don't know what the hell you call it, this transformation shit, this speed shit he got, boy. That shit clean. I'm gonna need this nigga in every video game ASAP, trying to play as this nigga. So they defeat her, but they eventually realize, oh shit, I think Ira's dead, like I was saying earlier, but now it's like really bad. It's starting to kick in. On a side note, bro, Turbo Granny is so fun right now, bro. She's probably my favorite character in this show right now. This little Digimon, Pokemon little shit. She's so nonchalant and blunt, bro. She funny as hell, bro. So while everyone is freaking out about Ira's death, yokai lady wakes back up and is like, okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna die, so I might as well just give everything I got to her anyway and jump her heart up like a motor. So this is what I mean by the yokai lady not being a villain. She's so, like, you know, sad and misunderstood and hurt and in pain and shit. I mean, the last thing she experienced before she died was losing her daughter. And like I said, I can really resonate with her and how she feels. And the fact that she's willing to give up her last bit of essence or whatever the fuck you want to call it to Ira, even though she really isn't her daughter, like realistically, is a really cute moment. And then we finally transition into the series of events that led to Yokai Lady's death. And again, this shit is just sad, man. This shit is sad as hell. Golly, I want to cry, nigga. Goddamn. Anyway, exiting that scene, we see a flashback to when Ira was a kid and she ran into the Yokai Lady on the street while she was still alive. And Ira mistakenly took the Yokai Lady as her mother. And after that, we realized that Ira lost her mother when she was a kid too. Ira wakes up out of her coma, death, fugue state, some shit like that. And they're all sad because they just lived through what this lady went through. Turbo Granny then tells us because the yokai lady decided to give Ira her last bit of essence, she's probably gonna die in a very bad way. She might go to what they call the void. The void is a place where if nobody remembers who you are, or, you know, if you didn't die in a peaceful way, or you die again in a non-peaceful way, then yo ass is cooked. You're going to nothingness. So I think Ira finally realizes that she ran into this lady as a kid, and I think Ira also relived Yokai Lady's life. So she then sympathizes with how Yokai Lady feels and decides to give her one last big hug before she gets sent to, I don't fucking know. Hopefully not the void, because she had that interaction before she died, but, you know, it's up to interpretation. After that moment, we finally get one last bit of monologue from Yokai Lady saying how she wished she could have been a better mother to her daughter, and goddamn, it really hits you in the feels, man. It really does. I know I've left a lot out of this video, and you know, that's due to me not being able to talk about a really quiet scene for a long ass time, but you know, my apologies for that. I really enjoyed this episode of DanDaDan. I really think it came out of left field. You know, you're watching the show episodes 1 through 6, and it's generally a decent time. You know what to expect from the show, but then 7 hits you with a curveball, and you're automatically like, this shit is way bigger than we thought it was. And I really enjoyed that about the show. Alright, that's gonna be it for today, y'all. I really appreciate you watching, for real. Make sure to comment down below how you feel about episode 7 of DanDaDan. I do read all my comments, so yeah, I want to know what you think. Make sure to sub, like, comment. All of that stuff means a lot more to me than you may realize, and I really do appreciate all of it. Anyway, I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.